It's quite a cloud display. Anyway, good morning. It's just before 7 on Sunday, the 11th of September. It's 56 degrees. Didn't do much yesterday. The pouchy flu still got me under the weather. My joints are hurting. I don't know if it's from inactivity or the flu. Grass looks pretty, but it needs to get cut. I'm not up to cutting it though. The one thing I did do yesterday was to drive around to the secure digital chipped cameras and retrieve those chips to see what was on them. There was one moose in the middle of the night. You could see the moose's hind legs and its eyes, but you couldn't make anything else out. And maybe a coyote. And here we have our first hare in the morning. So I repositioned one camera because it wasn't getting anything. And that'll be out there for a month. Before we see it again. Right. The neighbor, Kevin White, showed up yesterday at 1:30. Didn't get to see him. Not going to run the risk of giving him the pouchy flu. The sun feels really strong. It got warm yesterday. Matter of fact, I texted my brother to see how he's doing, and he says he feels just a little bit better, but he was very uncomfortable with the warm weather. I offered to go over there and put his air conditioner back in his window, but he said no, it ain't gonna happen. I did fly the drone several times. All I had to do was go out and sit in the chair. The first flight, battery said it was 90% charged. So sent it up about 80 feet. It reported a critically low battery, and it did an emergency landing. And it's the same battery I've had problems with before. The battery had been charged 89 times already. And I know that I should know, I do know, that I shouldn't take off unless that thing is fresh out of the charger. That's the Phantom 3 drone, the older one. I've had that drone for 6 years. I also tried repairing a solar-powered motion detection light, LED. The tree had grown over the mounts. I had to take a chisel down and chisel the wood off around the mount to get it off the tree. Took it back to the barn, opened up the battery pack on the light. This solar charges the batteries in the pack. And when I opened the pack, I don't know how they get in there, but it was a whole nest of ants. So I got them all out, I think. And then clean the contacts on the solar plug. Tested the voltage, it was 8 volts. I don't know whether it needs to be 12. I thought that there were 5 batteries. If they were a volt and a half, that'd be 7.5 volts. And the voltage come out of the charger was, the solar panel was just under 9. But if I was wrong on the battery count, and I could be, there might have been 8 batteries. No, couldn't have been. There were 2 and 3, or 5. It was an odd number. Flynn. Flynn. Flynn, let's go. Let's go. Come. Let's go. What I was looking for. Flynn. Let's go. Flynn, let's go. in the house. So anyway, the LED, if you put it into the on position, you could just barely see the lights come on. So I don't know whether the batteries are shot, or whether the ants got into the electronics and something burned out. But I put it back on the tree. I don't know why I wasted my time. Sounds like we got a vehicle behind. Flynn is being a pain in the ass, aren't you? Let's go in the house. No, come in the house. Yep, nobody's coming. Gonna slip off here into the those as I go by. Yep, I don't know who it is. Flynn, come on. So originally, I thought with Kevin White coming up, I would have a beer with him, because he's turning 21 in September, but he's not 21 until the 25th, so he's got 2 weeks, plus I don't think he drinks. It's good for him. Boy, yeah, denim jacket's getting a little bit warm. So I got a text from a guy I work with. I guess I can call him a friend. I've known him for, I guess, 17 years. He needed some assistance with something. So I verified everything's good for him. Then he called me. Rehashed his hip replacement. He had his, I don't know which hip it was, left or right. But the cartilage, I guess, between the bone and the hip wasn't regenerating, and it was just bone on bone. So anyway, he had his hip replaced on the 7th. Went in to surgery at 7:30 in the morning. Checked out in the hospital at 2 in the afternoon. He said he was awake during the procedure. They had given him the spinal, and he couldn't feel anything, but he could hear them hammering the new hip into place. Jenny was supposed to be home here, but I don't know. I don't want to go all the way up here because I heard these people were here yesterday shooting, playing loud music. Flynn. Flynn. Probably have to run to town. Get low on orange juice. See if my brother needs anything.
I don't know whether it was a doctored video or what, but there's a video I saw yesterday of the King of England, King Charles, wanting to sit down at his desk, and there were two small things on the desk where he was going to put down a piece of paper, and he couldn't move it himself. He had a gesture for a servant to move these two small things out of the way. I also read that England has some sort of inheritance tax, that you pay 40% of your inheritance in tax, but there's a provision that the royal family doesn't pay any inheritance tax. So whatever wealth the Queen has, it's passed down to Charles without any taxes on it. A beautiful thing. Well, it's that same GM truck. Nope, that's Foxy. Foxy's up early. I don't know whether they're going out on an ATV ride. Or, nope, it wasn't an ATV ride because his ATV is not in the back of his truck. Or whether he's off there to cut and split wood. I know Seal had gotten a load of logs delivered. Oh boy. Name is Roland, R-O-L-L-A-N, I think. Roland Fox. He's got the Foxy's Ponderosa, up at the top of the hill in Carroll, just west of Danforth. I have never been able to figure out his accent. Well, that's it for today. Sorry I'm not so chatty. Well, boy, just walking up the stairs hurts. Thanks for watching.